Man, I forgot to freaking live stream. Alright, well, he got the ball first. He was running all over me. I was running my 5 defensive front. But now I switched up to, I switched up to a 4-4 and trapped him. Got him for a 3-yard loss on the run. Then I got him for an 11-yard sack, and then he got like 10 yards back on the 3rd down, and he took the field goal. But yeah, which I missed was basically only his. This is my first possession. Like, that was my first play I just saw right there. So
well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. On second
we out
down,
here.
here's Barkley. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Give him 2 on that run, and they're still left looking at a 3rd and about 9 to go.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive.
Y'all know I'm a diehard Redskins fan, bro. This game hurts me. This game kills me.
Nickel formation here defensively.
This game hurts me. Hurts my heart. This game hurts my heart. Oh, please. What are you doing, dude?
Incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure.
What's that Matthews
and you're
cat?
playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from there.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think...
Ball got to come out, man. The ball got to come out.
Punt, but just a net of 31 following the run back. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. And here come the Redskins now. And to be frank, they're just in a tough spot. It's only November, already eliminated from playoff contention. I know their fan base doesn't want to hear that, but that's the case. What are they fighting for now going forward?
You know exactly what they're fighting for. Is that word that some people don't want to hear, but it's pride.
Draft. Oh, okay. I was going to go draft, but pride's better, right?
You know something? Right.
Give me that.
Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted.
Let's go, boy. Let's go, boy.
This one out to the 50 to the midfield.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape. Well, you had to punt on your first drive, and on the first play of the second drive, you end up going backwards. I would dare say they need something good to happen right here, right now.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Gun! Set! Green!
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out,
Bro, what's going on,
find
bro?
his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way
What
too
is
tight.
going on,
Unable
bro?
to find anyone open.
I gotta take advantage on turnovers, man. It's
An
ridiculous,
incomplete pass
dude.
on that
Come
last
on,
play,
man.
and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception in as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ.
Watch the screen, bro. Watch the screen. 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 Watch the screen.
Man-to-man, he's having to run with a running back or a tight end. In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
What's the draw?
Detroit! Detroit!
Now a play fake here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 20! Touchdown, Washington! Jeremy Sprinkle, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins find a way to stretch their lead. So it goes for a rookie quarterback. He had the INT earlier in this first half, but he bounces back with a touchdown pass.
And you have to like the mental acumen, the toughness, the fortitude of him, because oftentimes for a rookie, you throw an interception early, you're taken right out of the game, or mentally you check out a little bit. Give him a lot of credit for bouncing back.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line just across the 25. New York set to take the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now, and I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player.
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 36 yards. They'll look to throw now on first
Bro,
down.
get the freak out of here, bro.
Escape, and he goes down.
I know there would be a little bit of criticism there because they went right back to the air after the huge pickup and end up getting sacked. That's often a play that you make. You feel like you've got momentum on your side.
Unfortunately, the O-line failed to hold up to try to keep that momentum going. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll let it go deep for Beckham. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up third. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes his quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive.
We got three, fellas, we got three. Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. Aguilar has it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big gain of 31 on 3rd down. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles.
This touchdown was my fault,
when he can make a
man.
play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
I thought it was going to be a drive. A draw. Get the freak out of here, bro. What the? Are you kidding me, dude? Like, this dude's freaking team is ridiculous, bro. Who the frick is that, Smith?
Well, he hasn't made much of an
Preston
impact in the
Smith?
running
Do
game
that
thus
real
far,
life.
and after that last run,
Damn.
not much is going to change in that area.
It's
He hasn't been
ridiculous,
able to get
dude.
anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, Barkley. So he got free of one tackle, but couldn't do a whole lot else. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
Gun!
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A fourth down gamble turns into a fourth down scramble, but all is well. First down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Now Saquon Barkley. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1.
Partner, when it's a goal-to-go situation, if you're on the field on defense, you have to know that you may be called on to make a tackle at any time. Here, the cornerback does exactly that. Plays the run really well and makes a big play.
The Giants on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Barkley. And he is in. Touchdown.
Freaking go, bro.
Saquon Barkley, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Giants have got it back to a 1-score game. Myers connects on the PAT.
Get the stop.
And that'll cut it to 3.
Go ahead and go off. Like I said, man, his touchdown was my fault, bro. I thought it was going to be a draw, and I freaking send the whole blitz. As y'all saw, even my guy that was on his receiver went too. That wasn't supposed to happen. Honestly, he would have stayed on there. That's my fault.
Now the Redskins offense, they get set to go back to work here. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that
let's go, D. D up.
You can't yell at your D for that. They got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back.
Oh, get out of here. Get out of here, dude. Get out of here.
The 28-yard line. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe
good D,
so
good D, good D, good D.
Turn into bigger runs later.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Wow.
And now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And incomplete.
Let's go.
Contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
So on 4th down, the Redskins will call on Tressway to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So 1:55 to go in the first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley slipped 1 tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage.
Dude, forget passing the ball, bro. They're in a 4-4 defense, bro.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make
Got
that
8
up
players
and
in
then
the
some
box.
on 2nd and
Man, what the
13.
fuck that means, boy?
Hey, check. 3 down. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Throw left side complete. That's Grant. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Some think the teams really won't throw a slant route unless you have a receiver that has a lot of stature to him. But sometimes the little guys, they get lost in there. People can't really locate them, and they run that quick cut on the slant, and oftentimes they can turn into big plays.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Over the middle to Beckham. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Buying time to his left.
Jesus Christ. Who the freak?
Here, right
Again, Preston Smith, why aren't you that fast in freaking real life?
We'll get whistles, and
What the hell was that,
as
man?
they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Here we go now. Blue 90. Blue 90.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Can't afford a freaking sack, bro. That's the one thing we could not have freaking afford, man. The freaking sack, bro. Preston Smith, play it that in real life, bro. Play it that in real life, please. Please play it that in real life. I'll be waiting for that.
Flush to his right. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Son of a bitch. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
He missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
Final 12 seconds of the half now, as they've got it 1st and 10.
Green 39. Green 39.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So we have come upon halftime, and it's the visiting Redskins who have the lead here. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now out come the Giants. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
And the Redskins do get it to him. He goes down for a sack. Derek Rivers in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. They'll look to throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
Yo, get the freak out of here. What the freak? Monte Nickel, bro, what the freak? Get the freak out of here, bro.
They set themselves behind the chains, tried to get it all back in one play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
Go ahead, bro. Pitch it to the left.
They start on the ground with Geis.
Know what the frick he doing?
Stretch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. With a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
He'll drop to throw. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can
Best defense in the freaking league. Freak you talking about, yo?
Find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels.
They'll set up to throw. And this is
Freak out of here with that bull crap.
incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
Damn.
The New
I think they
York
cheated
set
him
to
on
take
that
the
on the
field.
spotting, bro.
We
He
have
was like
not seen
dog
much
up
on
the run,
offense
bro.
here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
All right, now, lucky 56.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Detroit. Detroit.
He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And he will avoid the contact.
Yo,
as
he keeps
slides
running
to his
three
stop.
front like that, bro. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. It's exactly what I'm gonna
Partner,
do.
he was going through his progressions.
exactly
Not
what I'm gonna
there,
do.
Not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To Barkley on the check down. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
57 to Mike. 57 to Mike.
Back to throw. Steps away to his left.
Yo!
And he's going to be
Why?
intercepted time. Picked off at the 46.
Why would you lie?
26-yard line.
Dude, love the pass.
So now he's equal
What are
to
you
interception
doing?
total from a week ago.
What are you
Charles, he had 2
doing?
last week.
And you know, all week long, he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. And they'll run it here. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
On first down, this is Geis. Oh, no. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the interception by the Redskins. Deed leads to a touchdown. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Why did he not lob it, dude? I
Out as the
freaking tapped
kickoff unit as
it,
they
man.
run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. But you've got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Hurry up, here we go. Green, 39. Green.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right.
Lob. There you go. That's how you lob. Attaboy. Attaboy. You couldn't do that last time? You freaking idiot.
Down to the 35.
That's what I freaking wanted.
For the Giants. 42 yards.
Stupid ass,
After
man.
all those interceptions, he's not deterred. Still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply.
Get the freak out of here, dude.
Brandon, I think you understand the type of afternoon this offensive line is having. It is a long one for them. Long for you to spend it with me. Long for them trying to block those guys. They've given up a whole lot of sacks, and the speed and quickness of that defensive line is eating them alive.
2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
3-19.
They'll set up a throw.
Catch the piece of shit of a freaking ball, dude. Like, yo, how fake is this game gonna get, bruh?
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass.
Green, 39. Green, 39.
Trying to lay one up deep. And incomplete. He can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Set. 3-19. 3-19.
Inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down.
Lucky 56.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Now he's forced out left. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Preston Smith in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year.
This game is
the Giants
trash,
on
bro.
3rd down. Lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 14.
Now let's go. Green, 39. Green, 39.
This game is trash.
Now back to throw. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be taken down.
Trash,
Second on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Giants with possession of the football but needing points as we start quarter number 4. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the left hash, this from 37. And Myers able to knock it through. And they're back within a touchdown. It's 17-10. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
A look at Washington as they come onto the field. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that
Dude.
side of the ball. But here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed,
You know he's doing the freaking draw, bro. Like, Jesus, man.
as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
They'll hand it down to Geis, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed, as that's going to move the chains. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Back to the ground on first, it's Geis. And unable to get downhill there, as he'll take this up to about the 37. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a first down there. Now a run with Geis.
Come on, man.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. On play action, they'll throw.
What the?
Looking left side, he's got it.
What are we doing?
He will go out right near the 35-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
It's freaking cold, man.
Runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And now the Giants will stop playing.
Come on, man. Come on, dog.
Defensively.
Come on,
It's their
man.
first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw here.
Jesus.
Man complete over the middle. That's Richardson. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. A big 30-yard play on third. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Redskins are going to add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. To return it now, here's King. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, field goal, field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score.
Lucky 56. Lucky 56.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. I want to go back to something you said in the first quarter about winning.
Is it a positive?
It is a positive.
Okay.
About winning the turnover battle. As a visiting team, as an underdog, you were right. They've done just that, and look where it's gotten them.
It's part of the formula. When you go on the road, as you mentioned, being an underdog, winning the turnover battle is a big key, and this one's playing out in this one.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Caught left side is Tucker. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down. Gun!
They'll drop the throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. It's a big-time play there for the G-men. 42 yards. They'll look to throw again. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Here's Myers now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Redskins offense now, they head back onto the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And the drive begins with a run by Geis. Even with that broken tackle, can't get very far. Stops short of the 30. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Geis again. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Looking to throw. Over the middle, he'll get it to Harrison. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The result, a 1st down, as the quick slant gets him 14. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. It's Geis on the counter. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. Now after the run by Geis, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Geis. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run with it. And you know you primed the pump all week in your own home facility. No one thinks we can do this. Only people who believe are right here in this room. And then you go on the road, band together, and get it done.
So for the Redskins, the win is a good one for morale, but little else as they move to 3-8. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for the Giants, we'll see how this affects their playoff standing.